Thanks for listening to My Country 95.5.
It's Drew, Prairie Wife, and Skip, as we are here with Skip Ewing, singer-songwriter, lives in DuBois. Would you move there in 2018, something like that?
I think it was right. Yeah, 2018, I officially changed my driver's license.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
So you could go hunting.
Well, on 2019,
Yes.
you could go.
I thought it was so I would be legal to buy a gun in Wyoming, but that's okay. I mean, you say potato.
I get it.
I say concealed weapon.
Yeah.
That's right.
America.
Did you come right from Nashville? You sold everything in Nashville and came here?
No, what happened was, I wrote a lot of hits, and I was in a cool place. I had never really felt like I'd gotten to be the artist that I wanted to be. And it sort of led me to a place where at the time I was going, as odd as it might sound to you, that my soul wasn't really being fulfilled. It's like, for me, writing and reaching people, it's a bit of a spiritual journey. Well, while I'd been coming to Wyoming, I had spent a lot of time on horses. And, at first I was just up there. I was just some dude on the back of a horse thinking, isn't this awesome, Mm-hmm. And, but as time went by and I spent more and more time and I began to be around different people and learning, horses inspired me in a whole different way. And I switched all my thinking around and went, whoa, wait a second. What's it like to be a horse who's being ridden, not somebody riding a horse? And the more it happened, the more I started learning about me and the more I really dug into horses. And about that time, this is like, I want to say 2013, 14, I got to the place where I sold everything in Nashville and I went on the road to study horsemanship, and that was all I did. I didn't write. I wasn't doing any shows. I traveled all over. I got to work and with some really excellent horsemen. I worked on quite a few ranches. And my wife is a videographer and photographer. And Chris Cox shoots a show out of DuBois up at his ranch, Triangle C. So she was gone the whole time. The first year we were in DuBois. And so I was caretaking a property and I pulled out this old Yamaha that I have written every song you can imagine, been used like everything but a boat paddle. And and I started writing, and I just went, what do I want to say, and how would I like to say it? And I know it's going to be different. And I just messed with it. And she came home one day and I played her 2 or 3 songs from it, and she just like looked at me and she said, honey, I think the journeys have come together. I think it's time for you to, don't stop what you're doing, but geez.
Was it hard for you to walk away from music, which had been in your blood for such a long time, and shift gears?
No, but the thing is, I didn't necessarily like walk away from it, if that makes any sense. I walked towards something else. I don't think I could be the man I am for my wife. And believe me, I still got a long way to go, but I don't think I could be that if it weren't for that journey. I don't think I would have written some of the songs. I know I wouldn't have written some of the songs because I wouldn't look at the world the same way. And yeah, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be the person I really wanted to be most. So if that took a little time away from music, didn't have any choice. And now I'm just praying people will go, all right, well, I'll trust that enough to listen. What you got?
When you go into writing a song, one of the thoughts of, a song is like you were talking about Love Me earlier, where, you got the note, and that's what really churned that. When you come up with a song like Wyoming, mm-hmm. Do you start with the words? Do you start with the melody? What do you start with in a song?
I have been asked that so many times, and there's no constant. I mean, I can pick up a guitar. Heck, I can make a mistake playing a guitar and have it go, ooh, that was kind of cool, actually. What can I do with that? Mm-hmm. On the new album we're about to cut a new album in June. I wrote a song called The Windmill, right? It's not really about a windmill. It's about a person. But there's a windmill as you're driving down from DuBois past the split before you get to Riverton, like on the left-hand side of the road. It's got a couple of the blades coming off and looks lonely out there in its own way. And I went, ooh, wait a second now. That could be a metaphor. And by the same token, then there might be a saying, there might be some saying that you go, hey, that would be a cool thing to do. And so it comes from everywhere. We named the album Wyoming that's out. We named it because of the song. I just ended up putting a lot of Wyoming images in it because I loved it. But the song Wyoming was literally about not just the physical journey of me coming to Wyoming, in the middle before I moved here, because there's a whole lot of power in Wyoming to me. But it was about going, man, life is hard inside sometimes. So that's the way that came around.
It's such an interesting process writing a song, and the song is called Wyoming. It's on the CD Wyoming, which funny. Here I go with my vintage again. CD. How often do we do a CD anymore?
At least you didn't say 8-track or record.
I know.
Okay, now I'm going to argue with you about something. The one thing about CDs that's good, right? Because if you're like me, I bought a Wyoming edition truck.
Yeah.
I'm not getting rid of it. Okay, it doesn't have. I can't. It doesn't have any like special. It does have a CD player. Okay, so if I can grab a CD, I will use the CD in that truck. I'm not getting rid of it anytime soon.
I'm the same way. Same way.
Yep.
All right, Skip, do this song for us, will you?
Well, I never took her out of my suitcase, though I brought her here with me in a frame we bought in Mexico back when I thought we agreed. She didn't travel lightly, she hardly ever does. She's still as heavy in my memory as she ever was. She asked me why, Wyoming? And I answered why not? And I made her cry by going to Wyoming. And I know I should have called her from Cody when I was running out of gas, but I just drove on, 'cause it seemed like gone was a place I had to get to fast. Now I'm all broke down in Du Bois, where my heart's inclined to stay, at least as much as came here with me anyway. And she asked me why, Wyoming? And I answered why not? I made her cry by going to Wyoming. I didn't stop to face our problems, I just headed west. I thought I'd get where I was going, but I haven't yet. She asked me why, Wyoming? And I answered why, baby, why not? And I made her cry by going to Wyoming. I made her cry by going to Wyoming.
I can just do this
Look
all
at
day.
that.
Can we just do this all day?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
we
so.
can. Yeah. Skip Ewing. You can go check him out. SkipEwing.com. Skip Ewing on Facebook, Instagram, all the social media. Check out his videos. Check out how to get all of his music. And we have more with Skip in just minutes on My Country 95.5.